And so I don't know, so you don't start this. And I was checking my phone time to time. Oh, I didn't know you have dropped the link. Hi.
I've dropped the link since now, and I was waiting for you guys to enter since.
Where I was on my phone, like my phone in my hand. I don't even come out in front of computer. Please, have you
Maybe
started
it's network. Huh?
have you started explaining?
I've already started explaining.
Ah,
Relax,
see, if
relax, relax.
someone,
I'll still come up there. Just relax.
okay.
Yeah, let me start afresh again. Please, I beg. I'm gonna pay attention.
I catch the trader. This one is 50 losses as like there I catch 0.02. Okay, 50 loss size.
I know whatever you're becoming. Small, small. Um, Now let's start again. Like I said, it's always hard for market to give you like a single structure like this without no liquidity or pullback for it to respect this other block and go up is always up. So it's always something like this. Respect the other block. Do as if you want to go up and sell down. Sure you get because there is no liquidity that the market take out. So it's just trying to take out all the whole low here, take it as liquidity or something like that. Now, you have I've explained something like this is always something like that. Now, let's go back to the chart and see what's happening here. Now, first you have to understand that this low, this takeout, there is no liquidity. It's just weak and everything. There is no liquidity. The market needs to take out any liquidity, then start buying. So what happened here is the market is just trying to respect the other block, buy, then look for a POI and start selling as a normal market structure and as a normal movement. Now, if you watch here, market took out this flow. So market needs to come back, take out liquidity. But here now there is no valid liquidity or something like that. Market needs to take out and pick a POI and start buying. Are you getting me? So this reversal that happened there. Now you need to go a lower time frame to see what's happening inside this zone here. You get me? Now let me just go inside and see what's happening here. And let me go 1 hour. Now some of you will be asking why. If you check, I've been selling, selling, selling. So this is the main. This is this is a buy that I took from this zone. And why did I took this buy? Like I said, we have this liquidity takeout. And after this liquidity takeout, remember, we have a structure, a period that has been waiting for market to come back and start selling. And this is the other block here. So this is the break of structure, liquidity pull the pullback, then sell. Now I've got to everything I want to get from here after the liquidity takeout. Now market made a reversal by breaking the structure inside there, breaking the structures inside there. And for me to take the buy or for me to take the advantage for this thing, I need to get a liquidity. I need to see liquidity. And after the liquidity, take the buy. And let me show you where the liquidity, and I will show you a similar trade of this buy here, a similar trade of this buy. Now let me just show you a similar trade of this buy here, because everything that is happening is always like it will repeat itself. Now this is the similar buy from here. You can see the week. You can see the week, and I take the week as the liquidity, then pick a zone because this zone, this PY was from I think 5 minutes other block and buy. Now this is the same as this structure here. You can see the week dropped, and this is what's happening in 5 minutes time
Hello,
frame.
sir. Hello, sir. We can't see the cursor. We don't know where you're pointing at.
Yes, sorry. Like I said, this is the structure. This is the break, and if you watch the market made the pullback, it pull back, then pick the other block. Like I said, pick a PO near to the other, near to the liquidity, and like I said, this same this same structure now, this same structure have already happened a long time. Let me show you. Let me show you back here. Now this is the structure here. This is the period, the structure here. If you watch here, this is we have this other block. But before reaching this other block, market made a pullback this week. Share you get now returning back into the other block and buy. Let's go back to where we was explaining. Now if you check here now, in 5 minutes time frame, it's giving us this pullback and the other block for me to buy. So this is the only buy I took. Now if you check here now, in the one reaching my POI, like I said, this other block, we have this other block as a big other block. And some of you will be scared to enter from this big order block, thinking the market will go up or something like that. Yeah, I know. But why I took this sell from here, and you can see that my SL was tight, is because I had to go in a lower time frame to see what's happening inside this area. Now remember, after liquidity takeout, market will pick a zone near to liquidity. Any zone that is near to liquidity, it will pick it and start selling. So I had to, let me show you what happened in 3 minutes time frame. Now let's see what's happening in 3 minutes time frame inside the zone. Now you can see the line that I marked out here. And what we have unmitigated order block with also a pullback here. So we don't really care about this pullback, but I'm just trying to explain this thing. The order block here, we have unmitigated order block here. And if you watch closely, the other block, the wick is protected, which means that we have a liquidity takeout here, up here. So this wick is also protected. It's a protected high. So which means that we have this other block. We have this other block. So I had to use it because after this liquidity takeout, market will pick it and start selling. I think you guys should understand this one now. Do you have any question concerning this one? You should just ask. And I want you guys to understand something. Since I understand the structure of a thing or something like that, if you watch it, I have been selling. All I just look out is for liquidity takeout, structure, and start selling, targeting the next side, liquidity takeout and everything. This is the only buy that I took. And I've already explained why I took this buy. And if you check, I showed you where this same structure repeated or something like that. So it's just all about experience and everything. Now, if you have a question concerning this particular explanation, I think you should just ask. Pips on time. Okay. Raise your hand.
From
Okay.
all what you taught, I'm
Mhm.
just saying, like, the question from what I get that maybe in general, if market takes out an external low, we are expecting kind of
I'm not
a
hearing you.
pullback, I think.
Yeah, I'm not hearing you. Another person.
Hello,
So really
John.
Okay.
Hello, boss. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Okay. So I think where I'm having some doubt is you says before a break of structure, the pullback is on liquidity. And you say also after a break of structure. But does it mean every pullback before a break of structure is a liquidity, considered as a liquidity, and every pullback after a break of structure is a liquidity? So my problem is how to really, okay, this is a type of structure. If you see, okay, market break like this type of pullback, you have to consider this as a liquidity because you see many pullback before a break of structure and after a break of structure, but some of them are no liquidity.
Let me explain something about structure. This let me say when market is going up, for instance, we have something like an option market. Now you're trying to take advantage of this particular trade. Now I'm giving you this because mostly it's always respect or something like that. Let me show you the structures that is always good with the liquidity or something like that. Now, for instance, we have something like this. Now, remember, is the protected low of every structure. Protected low of every structure or something like that. Now we have this low. Now, when taking this buy, this particular buy, now let me give you something like this. Another structure. Now, if you are asked to take the buy, now let me show you a good structure. Now, the main structure that we pick is this particular low here. Why am I taking this low? Is because it's protected. And what do I mean by it's protected? Is because we have a liquidity takeout. Now, after the liquidity takeout, it's creating another liquidity for it to be taken out. Then come back, pick the other block. Did you understand? So there are many structures in the market and there is many pullback. But understand the structure, the protected ones, the protected low and everything is always the valid ones. So something like this can actually happen. Market will just respect it and buy. Market is always right. But we are just getting this knowledge for us to take advantage of the market. And we are just respecting the ones that is always like that always repeat itself. Now something like this, the protected low, then giving us liquidity and everything, respecting the other block and buy. Let me check if I can see something like that in the chat. If you check when I was explaining that BTC, I said it's something like a protected low, giving us liquidity takeout or something like that. I don't know if you understand.
Yes, boss. Yes, boss. But
Now
if you
if
can
you check
explain more on chat, that would be fine.
now if you check here, we have this liquidity sweep. Then give us a break of structure and a pullback. Now how to take this sell from here. Liquidity takeout, break a structure, give us a pullback. Now the pullback here, how to take this sell because now structure, a clear structure. And also here now we have liquidity takeout. And we're having a break of structure and liquidity pullback, which is the first pullback here. Are you getting me?
Yes, I'm getting you.
So that's just it. If you do on your chart, you see many of it in the chat. You see many of it in the chat. You see many of it in the chat.
Lingard.
How far are you? Let me give another example here from this particular society. I think I found something like a structure here also. Now, good. We having this liquidity here, liquidity takeout before taking out this high, and before taking we have liquidity sweep, then create liquidity here, take out this high. Now you can see that this is the first pullback. Now if you check here, we are having many structure here, but it's not really like the main. Those are the liquidity and everything. Market came back, take out these two. And first, now let me show you why I took this particular stuff like that. My market was giving me, I was trying to buy from here. This liquidity take out, buy from here or something like that. Something like this happened here. Now. Let me show you. And I will show you that same thing I think GG. Something like this now. I was trying to sell from here. Sells from the downside. And something like this happened. liquidity take out, now creating another structure. So you can actually take the buy from here as long as it gives you something like a clear structure, something like that, maintaining the buy structure.
Mhm.
Are you getting me?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
So this is the same thing. I was trying to buy from this zone, but market didn't reach to this zone. Market was just going up. So I had to look for this liquidity take out, the sweep, then giving us a new structure, creating liquidity and buy. And let me show you another thing. I think that thing happened in UG. Let me check if I can see it. Let me check if I can see it. UG. GG, I mean. GG. I think that was GG buy. I think that was GG buy. I think it's here, this structure now. So I was waiting for market. I think, yeah, market was just giving us many structure and everything. But you can see, if you watch the market made a retracement, take out liquidity, giving us structure. Now creating another liquidity for market to retrace, take out the liquidity and buy. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to explain here now.
Yeah, I understand you, boss.
Okay, good.
So okay, the liquidity here where you are now, can you draw that line like where the liquidity is being taken out? And then the pullback liquidity now. I want to understand something.
Okay, wait. Now, first, market was just giving us something like this, giving us a trend stuff like that. Came back, clear out all the liquidity. Now, give us a break of structure. After the break of structure, we have a pullback. And you can see market was just maintaining maintaining this structure going up and down. But this thing, our main zone is this zone. After the liquidity takeout, like I said, a pullback should be like near to liquidity, and in lower time frame, I got a clear other block inside there. My child won't get there. So I might tag this zone buy. Do you understand?
Yes.
It's just a clear structure. Let me show you. It's just similar to this. Let me show you. Very good. It's just similar to something like this. Now take out the low, go up, give us
The
the
structure.
pullback, go up. Now this is the first pullback here. Then buy. So it's just
Hello.
It's clear. I understand
it's
that
clear.
structure.
Yeah. Another question.
Hello, please show us the other block you use in this
I
recent trade now.
said that was in lower time frame. My child won't get there because if I go in lower time frame now, everything will reject. That was 3 minutes. I think
Sir, please can you go down to 3 minutes to find your like a precise entry? If your main entry
I can
was on
choose a plan or something like that. It's not subscribed. That's why I said it won't reject. But let me show you. There was a big order block, a big order body order block that also made me that yeah, market will pick that zone from there. You can see it. So many use this order block and keeping their SL below, not covering the week or something like that. But in lower time, there was something like a footprint order block or something like that, like I showed you in BTC. So it just seemed like. Do you have any other question concerning what I taught today?
Okay, from the chart it just shows now, the pullback, I think it mitigated by the week. So since it didn't mitigate the body,
to 10 stop loss.
Yeah, I will give you that. I will explain that concerning the present entry. Let me just explain what do you say? What do you say? Ask another question. Ask another question, please.
Hello, sir.
Who are
But To catch 5 pips to 10 pips stop loss trade on block.
I will get there. I will get there. Let me just finish with the answer with the question and then
Good day, sir.
good evening.
So
So
yeah,
this is the
so
last.
I think the point of all these things is let's just know the structure, because I think the structure will lead you to where you are going to.
Yes,
Because
that's
I've been looking at your chart now. Everything is just based on. I think we are still having issue with that structure. I think that is the issue. That is the issue.
what's the issue?
That's what
Don't you did
me
you know
for me. I think I'm still having issue with structure.
your what?
I
This
think
leg
I'm
is
still having
disturbing.
issue with structure.
Wait, I'm coming.
Can you hear me? Hello, sir.
I'm hearing you. Hold on.
I said I think my own issue now. I think is I'm still having issue with my structure, like how to map out the correct structure of the market. Like this GJ now in your
I'm
charts.
hearing you now.
Can you hear me? Hello, sir. It's network. Let me write on the chat box.
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. Continue now.
Okay, like I said,
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
in that GJ now, I think you are selling. Whereas the one I'm seeing here, I'm buying. So you see, I think there is something wrong somewhere. You understand? So for me, I think I still have to learn more about structure. Understand? That's my own issue. And I think it's kind of not only me though, but I think that structure is the main thing. That's my question.
Now, the only thing like I say is that use what my explanation and go your chat like it's like back test and see, because I can't just keep explaining without you back testing or learning or even practicing. Then just trying to find it out just here and now is not possible. Miracle.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
Okay. Miracle. Just wait until Miracle finishes.
This sweep, I think it applies only to other block, right?
Um.
The sweep, it applies only to other
Uh,
block, right? Say it applies only to other block. That sweep.
yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Please, one more thing, and please, can you please just make out time for us? Sometimes we write to you, you don't reply, days, hours. If you are employ somebody, PA or something, that will be attending to us, should in case maybe like we can be sending you chat for you to like look and correct us.
Now let
I
me
think
explain something concerning this issue. I will be like I'm explaining now. I can actually have more than 200 messages coming to my DM, and most of you are here. That's why I created this group, and most of you are here. All of you might have been sending me chat and wanting me to explain. Now, how do you want me? I'm not a robot. I'm a human being like you. Is tiring. I try my best. Some of you here know that I try to reply you guys DM. Now, if you understand what I mean by that, the how I reply my message is that number one, I can actually be typing. I can actually use my phone and a message pops in. I will just reply. But in a case where I just drop my phone, I'm using another phone, and here I just come into the phone, I'm seeing many messages. So it will be hard for me to reply to the downside. It's hard, it's just hard for me. Just get it that I have a lot of messages. That's why I said some of you get, I said if you have a question that you need to understand something or something like that, come here, write it down or keep it somewhere and ask me the question. This is your time now. I have every time. You can see that we have been talking for hours now. This is your time now. I'm explaining everything bit by bit. After now, there are many messages in my WhatsApp, IG, Telegram, even my Twitter, everywhere. You get. So it's not easy for me. Even those who want to pay for mentorship, person they ask me, I don't want to collect money for mentorship. I never see a message. I won't see a message. If I see your message, I will reply you. And many of you here, they drop 10 messages at once. How do you want me to reply to all of them? Bro, I have a question. Since last class, you said you would explain in our next class when the talk is very bad. Please don't forget to answer it. Okay, I will explain that after. That's topic for today also.
Sir,
So
please,
let me just go to.
not to
Mhm.
cut word short from your mouth, but this
Oh,
thing now, this thing is forex, and most times,
oh,
you might explain now, it will be like very, very easy. But once you get to the chart, it will be kind of confusing. You understand?
That's why they have that's why they have recordings. If you have an issue or something like that, go back and watch records. Use the same explanation. I sent many records before starting this class, and we are having records also after the class. So I believe that you guys, after, even if you have something like some hard or some to understand something, go back to the records, watch the records, then go on a chat and explore or something like that. See, when I do my own mentorship, yeah, get my time, did the circles. I learned proper in YouTube or something like that. I have no person to come to my DM, to come to his DM or try to explain or the things that I don't understand. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This is chat. I get to this stage is mistakes. And the mistake, mistakes in forest is about losing money. No mistake, we no go lose money. So this thing now, what I do advise people from my own understanding and from the experience is, if you like now, let's say tomorrow, give yourself a 10 trade challenge. What I mean 10 trade challenge is that have like a setup till have setup. If you have this today setup, tomorrow you might actually have another setup. Like if it completes 10, know how many wins you have and how many losses you get. And each loss you get, go back in your chart, reanalyze, try find out the mistake you made. There must be a mistake somewhere. Market is always right. There must be a mistake somewhere. There must be a structure you didn't actually mark out well, or the liquidity. Correct yourself. When you correct yourself in that, when you see it again in the chart, you will correct yourself. You will take control of that. Like I said in this BTC, you can see that I showed you two setup that looks similar. Why did I find out it looks similar? Is because I'm always in my chart. I'm like, I do learn every day. I do learn every day. So it's not easy. For us, it's a journey, and not a journey that you will just learn and just wait for it to um, let it work out for you. You put a lot of work. You have another
Uh,
question?
to put the work is not the problem. It's just that putting it on the right path, because you can still be hardworking and be hardworking in vain. You understand? I understand everything you said, and which is, I understand, like, you kind of person and you're busy. You understand? But please, just even if it's 1 hour for us every day in that group, at least it will save us some many things. Thank you, sir. God bless you.
Okay. And let's just run things up. Let's go to the this re-entry and everything. The re-entry is not really hard. The re-entry is not hard. I will just draw this thing out and I'll tell you the advantage and the disadvantage of this re-entry for it to get a small SI. If you can see, we have this SI and everything. First is sweep.
Sir, the
First,
class is not ending. Like,
uh,
you have just few seconds, so it's better to send another link.
bro. Shit. Now we have the sweep of liquidity and we have change of character. Now the retracement into the other block and buy. Now this particular stuff now should happen inside your POI. Let me say something like this. We have structure, liquidity, your POI. Now let's say this is your POI. What you should be looking at for is first is sweep. Second, change of character. Third, retracement to the other block and buy. Now,